Goodbye, Logan. Hello, Laura.
I need the girl.
What girl?
Go get her.
Hugh Jackman makes his 9th and final appearance as Wolverine in James Mangold's Logan. But fans will be introduced to a new kick-ass mutant, and she definitely doesn't disappoint.
No. No. No.
So what did Jackman think about passing the baton, or should we say claws, over to an 11-year-old little girl?
Well, I'm so impressed. I was very nervous when I read the outline, the first outline, because I saw how important. There's really not a lot of characters in this movie. It's quite small when you think about it. Maybe 5 or 6 characters, really. Yeah. And even though the world feels quite epic, and I was like, that's a lot of screen time with not a lot of dialogue for a very young actress, you know, and there's nothing about this movie that can seem cute. The moment I saw her tape, I was like, how the hell did you do it, Jim? Like, he's just a phenomenon. When it comes to finding people and doing that, incredible.
She's the daughter of 2 actors, both of whom are really gifted, and she's grown up around the theater and film and sets. And I think, even though this is really her first major role in anything, she arrived I feel like she was just out of water. I mean, she's physically super capable. She is strong, charming, mature, smart, and emotional.
Patrick Stewart, who reprises his role as Professor Xavier, also praised Dafne Keen's ability.
She is a truly outstanding individual, a delightful, intelligent, interesting child. But when it comes to the performance, when the cameras roll, watch out. Yeah. Because she takes off. She is on fire.
In the film, Logan, Laura, and an aging Professor X are on the run from a group of bounty hunters led by Narcos actor Boyd Holbrook.
What a great story has been written on this film, I think. You know, it's so refreshing in terms of what's sort of going in terms of this demographic of, you know, superhero films, and I think they've really taken it and flipped it on its head a little bit.
And believe it or not, Mangold was inspired by Little Miss Sunshine and wrote the script for Logan with that film in mind.
There was a lot of changes. The road trip element was all Jim Mangold. Yeah. I said, Unforgiven, the wrestler. That's all I had in my head. And he said, mix that with Little Miss Sunshine.
Yeah, right?
I was like, perfect.
Any other, you know, like the westerns or dramas or biopics that I've made, normal non-comic book movies, how would I drive this engine if I were just taking these characters? And it occurred to me to put them in the most mundane situation I could imagine, which is like trapped in a vehicle driving across the country.
Right.
Stopping for snacks at convenience stores.
We certainly aren't mad at James for putting family on full display in Logan. And we think fans are going to be in awe of Little Miss Laura.
Not okay.
Logan is in theaters March 3rd. For HipHollywood.com, I'm Jasmine Simpkins.